I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I've recorded this video at least 3 times, but there's just so much stuff that I missed out in other videos, and then I ran out of storage. So hopefully this is the last take. But in other words, I love you. I love you. You're probably saying like, oh, who is this guy? How can this guy love me? He don't know me. Well, guess what? If people can hate on you without knowing you, I have every right to love you without knowing you. If nobody loves you, man, just know I love you and God loves you. God loves you. Right? I have this motivation app on my phone that tells me quotes on a daily, sometimes every hour, every 2 hours. And it's honestly the best app because it gets me going, man. Someday, like there's sometimes where I'm lacking motivation, but sometimes I even go into the app myself to look for quotes, just to read quotes that just keep me going, right? And there's this one quote that I got, and I just got it right now, and it says, everyone has a chapter they don't read out loud. And this one right here speaks volume. It speaks a lot, right? Because people got wounds, people got traumas, people have depression, people got anxiety. People are just sad on a daily basis who go out into the world. Some who go out with a smile, and then some who are out with a frown. And either one has an effect on the world, regardless, either one, right? But guess what? Today I was in a a Christian Discord call, I believe so, for almost 5 hours. We were not dealing, that's not the right way to say it, but we were supporting, and we were trying to help and pray for an individual who was dealing with suicidal thoughts. And that's in this individual, right, with another individual from a whole different server joined our server. Think about that. And for the first individual, we were going around praying, taking turns. We were speaking hope to each other. We were reading verses, and as we were praying, right, I felt the need to pray, to share a prayer of my own, right? And I was chilling in the dark. I was sitting in the dark. I had my headphones in, and guess what? As I got up to write out my prayer, I came to turn on my lamp, and my lamp just started flickering like crazy. And then it turned off. It gave me chills. I'm not even gonna lie, it gave me chills because I knew the enemy in that moment, the devil did not want me to get that out. And at the same time, I knew God wanted me to get that prayer out because I knew there was some importance behind it. I felt it in my soul. Look at that. The power of prayer is, oh my gosh, the power of prayer is beyond. I'm telling you, especially in groups. The power of prayer and the power of love is insane. And so after we got the second individual from that different server who was in our group call, the group members that I was with, they got 3 pastors, all from across the world. One from India, one from California, and then the other one I don't remember. He's somewhere in the United States too, I believe. And they were all sharing their own personal stories to comfort that one individual who had the suicidal thoughts. And all their stories were sad because they were all talking about, oh, once they were dealing with tribulations too. They all had suicidal thoughts too. They all had thoughts of taking their own life. And then the pastors, they started praying for him. They started to share wisdom. And I'm telling you, at first, the kid did not show his face. The individual did not show his face, the kid. Yes, it was two kids, minors, I guess. Yeah, minors. The kid at the beginning of the call did not show his face. And at the end of it, towards the end of the call, let me tell you, he showed his face and he started smiling. He started to laugh a little bit. And let me tell you, if God is not good, then I don't know what good is. Because I'm glad that the individual, the people in the group call and in the Discord, I'm glad that, and including the pastors, I'm glad, and God most importantly, I'm glad we were able to make that change and lift up that kid, while also trying to support the first individual who was also suicidal, but we didn't get the chance, honestly, to get them into the call. But that individual did not want to speak, but I have a great feeling that they're going to be okay. And so that is something that I just wanted to share. That was the highlight of my night, man.